Innovation, innovation, innovation tech news.
Good afternoon, Innovation Tech. Hope everyone is doing well. Today on the kindness calendar, we're asking people to help someone who's going through a rough time right now and let them know everything will be okay. Let's get into today's highlights, stories, and events. Federal authorities are currently investigating the death of Casey Goodson after he was shot and killed while trying to enter his grandmother's home. Here's Zach with more on this.
Casey Goodson is a 23-year-old man who was just coming back home from a dental appointment before he was killed by Deputy Jason Meade. Unfortunately, this man was just one of many black lives who were involved in police brutality in Ohio in the past 4 years.
Sounds insane. A man bringing Subway back to his family? I mean, unless it was wired with explosives, it doesn't make sense.
This is Zach Bogart reporting from Innovation Tech. Innovation.
The holidays are a great time to sit down and watch holiday movies with your family, but I bet you don't want to go through the effort of finding the best one. So here's Vaughn with some more recommended movies.
The holidays, the season where deformed reindeer get bullied and creeper old men creep into your house at night, and as well as all those other holidays that everybody seems to forget about. But something that everybody does during the holidays, sit down with their family and watch a good old holiday movie. But there's so many to choose from. Well, I'm here to help you choose the best holiday movie. Yeah, sure, there's those newer movies that just came out, and there's those movies everybody likes, like Elf, but you can never go wrong with a classic, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or even better yet, Polar Express. The Hot Chocolate song goes crazy. That's a bop right there. But you can't also forget about Home Alone. Not the sequels. Nobody watches those. Let's see what other people's favorite Christmas movies are.
So I have a toss-up between Frosty and Batman Return.
The Year Without a Santa Claus.
BEA. Innovation Tech, out.
Vaccines may take a while to roll out, but don't lose hope. Here's Colin with more information.
Vaccines for the coronavirus. They're coming, and they're coming soon. But how soon are they coming? How do you feel about the vaccines rolling out in December, but...
Well, I like the progress that they're making. I was watching the news this morning and yesterday, and I was watching Governor Cuomo's news briefing and all that, and he said that the vaccines will be administered to nursing home patients and the staff when they come out probably this month, and then continue on from there. But
that's all for me. Innovation Tech, out.
Let's jump into the weather with Cam for today.
Thank you, Diana, and now let's get into the news for today. Good afternoon, Innovation Tech. Hopefully y'all are having a good day today. Today, Friday's weather will be 52, and we'll also have some clouds coming in from the west. We do have some potential of some rain or snow. You can see here there's a 10% chance of rain. The humidity will be 71%, and the wind will be at 7 miles per hour. And Saturday's weather will be 48 degrees, a little bit on the cooler side. There's a high, guys. Listen, high, 20%. Yes, you heard it yourself. 20% chance of rain, humidity at 79%, and winds at 9 miles per hour. And Sunday's weather will be 48 degrees with a 40% chance of rain and humidity at 72%. And the wind will be at 14 miles per hour. On the bus ride in, you will need a jacket, but it will be on the warmer side Monday, but I would suggest to keep your jackets out. Have a good day, Innovation Tech, out. Peace out, guys.
Let's see what Evan is cooking in the kitchen.
Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to make French toast today. Just a plain old simple recipe. 2 eggs in a bowl. Then we'll put some milk in. Trying a new thing today with editing, where instead of skipping over these times where I mix, I just speed them up, so a lot of the mixing footage will just be sped up instead of skipped, as you can see. Then we're going to add a cap of vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Not a cap of the cinnamon and nutmeg, but, you know, to your liking. Then into our cast iron skillet, we're going to be putting some butter in, our pieces of French toast cut bread. And then we top it off with a bit more butter. Just because, you know, never can have too much butter because it's just amazing. And plate it up. And you get your French press coffee in your mug that says mug, and you have a French breakfast.
The U.S. death toll hits a new single-day record and reported more than 3,100 for Wednesday. Here's Alyssa for more.
COVID cases have been on the rise with the colder weather, and with that, there's death tolls to go along with it. The U.S. has reported more than 3,100 cases for Wednesday. New infections in the Midwest are beginning to decline, though officials warn of a possible holiday resurgence. And here are some thoughts from some people.
My thoughts are, it's kind of crazy because they keep saying they're going to give out a vaccine to help solve millions of deaths, but they're saying it's going to be in the next 2021, which I don't believe because they keep on saying it over and over again, and then nothing comes out like a movie that keeps on being mastered, keeps getting downed.
So I feel like it kind of sucks because like they're being told they're going to get the vaccine, but they're like not going to live. They're just going to die, which is probably terrible for the families too because they're thinking about it like yeah they're going to live, but.
And there you have it. Some thoughts about this whole thing that's going on. I'm Melissa Hegel, Innovation Tech out.
A lot of people want to know who the next Smash Bros. Character is. There is a rumor going around on who it might be. Let's head over to Nate to see who it might be.
Everyone has their character they want put into Smash Bros, but there is one that many are waiting for, and his name is Geno. There are a few clues as to why people think this, but one of the main reasons as to why they do is because of a recent Twitter post from Nintendo talking about a tournament called Beware the Mushrooms, which is one word off from Genesis' theme song, Beware the Forest Mushrooms. Let's see what others have to say about this rumor.
I mean, I hope so. I remember back in the Super Nintendo days, I used to play Super Mario RPG, play as him. It was amazing, and wish I had him in Smash Bros. Because I'm just going to hope he's a good character, and I really liked him when I was playing Super Mario RPG, and hopefully he's a good character.
Well, people have been saying that since Melee. It's just a matter of time. Just now they put in Steve, and that's only been a running joke since 2016. So it's give or take, but it will happen eventually. Well, he has a lot of good qualities in the RPG games, so I feel like that could translate well into a fighting game.
Back to you, Diana.
Godzilla, King of Monsters, one of the best movies of Godzilla's. Here's Alex with more.
Godzilla King of the Monsters is currently airing on Hulu and Amazon Prime. Here's a closer look into the movie. Godzilla King of the Monsters is personally one of my favorite Godzilla movies. Godzilla King of the Monsters has heart-racing scenes like this one, with Godzilla fighting King Ghidorah, or even this one, where Godzilla turns into lava Godzilla. Exciting, right? There are also some actors you might even recognize, like Millie Bobby Brown, Kyle Chandler, or O'Shea Jackson Jr. I asked two students at Innovation Tech what their favorite monster was, and this was their response.
I have seen this movie. It was an alright movie. My favorite monster, I would have to say, is Godzilla, obviously. Best out of anyone.
Well, it's that three-headed dragon dude, like King Ghidorah or something like that.
But now, sadly, this movie has to end, and Godzilla ends up being the winner of all the monsters and is now somewhere who knows where. But there are some monsters at the end of the movie that obeyed King Ghidorah, but now obeys Godzilla. There's this guy, Titanus Behemoth, the spider, Scylla, and also the Muto, just to name a few. This movie is really cool and interesting. I recommend this to anyone who hasn't seen it already. This was Alex at Innovation Tech News. Innovation Tech, out.
Want to hear something? The past, the present, and the future walked into a bar. It was tense. Well, that's all for now. See you all next week. Innovation Tech, out.
Innovation, 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 Innovation Tech News.